First, they touched my heart because they were singing songs from different parts of the world. And they were expressing in practice, in song, the principles of unity that are expressed in the Baha'i faith. So I really got touched when I was here last time. So I said, I'm going again, and I'm bringing a friend of mine so that in future when I'm not there, he will continue coming, just so that you honor him. But unfortunately, they haven't sung my song. So I am not going anywhere until they sing my song. And they know what my song is. If they don't sing it, then I'm gonna sit here and have a sit-in. And maybe I'll also have my first, my 9th and my 12th day. But my 12th day will be when they really sing my song. Tonight I just want to, it's not time for speeches, it's time for festivities. Let's enjoy, let's be glad. I want to take the opportunity though to actually say something to these young people, if you'll allow me. We're all young in spirit and at heart. They're just younger. Age is merely a number. So I'd like to speak to these young people and leave them with a word. And in order for me to leave them with a word, I'd like to tell a story of an old man. Where I come from, just like here, older people who have white hair like me, I won't point at anybody else, and I'm not looking at anybody else, are respected because that's a sign of wisdom. And there was this old man who was respected for that reason. And these young people, young, very young, wondered why he knew so much. Because you could ask any question and he would have an answer. So they really wanted to find him. You know, one day they wanted to find something that he didn't know. Day after day they were plotting, how are we going to catch him? To show that he doesn't know. So one day they decided, no, we've got the answer. We are just going to grab a butterfly and we'll go to him and say, what do we have in our hand? He's clever, he will say butterfly, very, very easy. But then we'll ask him, is it alive or dead? If he says it is alive, we'll just squeeze life out of it. If he says it is dead, then we'll just let it go. And so we will have found that there's something he doesn't know. And so they went to the old man. Grandpa, what have we got in our hand? And of course the grandpa, man, the butterfly. Is it alive or dead? When he was about to answer, he looked at their faces and thought, no, there must be some trick here. So he thought a bit. He looked around, he thought a bit, and they were really excited, saying, yeah, we got it. Yeah. And he says, the answer to that question lies in your hand. The question that was asked at the beginning by the videos, variety of questions were asked. I don't think these old people who are here have any answers. The answers to the questions that were asked on that video lie in your hands. The answers to the question as to whether the world is going to be a better place than it is today lies in the hands of these young people, not in the wise people. And I think it starts with the kinds of things that you are doing here. Keep them up and keep carrying that light, because it is that light that will actually light another light and another light until the world is full of light. Because if you follow that route, if you preach through your music and through other activities, you preach for us to strive, to be better, to be united, to love the poor, as you were saying, then you live what you preach. And when you live what you preach, we also see you and we live what you live, because you are living what you preach. So my message during this festive, this king of festivals, I'd like you to remember one thing. You know that small candle that you were carrying? You know that wonderful song that you were singing? The dance, the beautiful dance, where is the lady that was doing that wonderful, beautiful dance? And the other, it is little things that make perfection. But perfection itself is not a small thing. So, when you do it here, and you do it with all your heart, it's perfect, first of all to yourself, because you've given all you have. Then it's perfect in the eyes of God the Almighty. We may see, oh, this was not the nice dance, but you gave everything to it. That, to the God Almighty, is the perfection itself, which is not a small thing. So you may not be the best singers in the world, and I think you are, by the way. Although you can't beat me in gambut dancing. Some of you were doing gambut dancing, yeah? You can't beat me.
Wildfire Bahai!